Good afternoon. Today is February 4th, 2020, and today is the first meeting of the month for the hearing officer for the City of Tempe. My name is Vanessa McDonald. I'm the hearing officer, and before we get started into our really brief agenda, I'm going to read something into the record. The City of Tempe hearing officer is authorized by Arizona Revised Statutes and the City of Tempe Zoning and Development Code. The hearing officer has the duty to carry out the provisions and the intent of the Zoning and Development Code and the Tempe City Code. The hearing officer is granted the authority through ZDC Section 6-310 to conduct public hearings to decide upon the abatement of code violations occurring on properties within the City of Tempe. Code violations include, but aren't limited to, deteriorated landscaping, inoperable vehicles, deteriorated structures, storage of junk or refuse, or deteriorated swimming pools. Abatement actions are brought before the hearing officer by the city's Code Compliance Division, typically after numerous attempts at contacting the property owner to obtain voluntary compliance with the code. The hearing officer can issue an order directing the owner, occupant, rental agent, property manager, or other responsible person to abate a code violation or authorize the city to abate the condition giving rise to the violation. The cost of such abatement is the responsibility of the owner of the property where the violation occurred and may be collected as an assessment against the property found to be in violation. On today's agenda, we have only two items. We have the minutes from January 7th, 2020, and one property abatement. Agenda item number 3, originally placed on the agenda for the Lynch property located at 5321 South Siesta, has been withdrawn by code compliance as that property is now compliant with the Tempe City Code. Any property owner who's aggrieved by a decision of the hearing officer may file an appeal within 14 calendar days after the decision has been made. As such, the deadline for appealing any decision rendered today is 3 p.m. on February 18th, 2020. So again, my name's Vanessa McDonald, and so we're ready to go ahead and jump into the agenda. Oh, I'm sorry. Shelby and Drew Yoka, sorry, Shelby Meyer, that is, joining me from Code Compliance or from Community Development. So the first item on our agenda are the minutes from January 7th, 2020, and I did have a chance to review those minutes, and I think they accurately reflect what took place at that hearing. So I'm going to go ahead and approve the minutes from January 7th, 2020. Agenda item number 2 is a request for abatement of public nuisance items at the Smith property. This property is located at 1530 East Palmdale Drive, and the applicant is the City of Tempe. Ms. Schofield.
Good afternoon. Julie Schofield, City of Tempe Code Inspector. I'm here today to ask for a one-time cleanup of this large dead tree in the backyard of 1530 East Palmdale Drive. As you can see in the picture, it's a large eucalyptus tree that is dead. I've been working on this property since July of 2019. I've issued several notices. I've issued a citation. The property owner did show up, request a hearing, a court hearing, and at that time he was found responsible for the violation. And as of today, that dead tree still stands.
Okay. Yeah, from what I know about eucalyptus is they're very brittle, and so it actually kind of poses a danger to, not only the home, if it could reach that far, but also anyone else there, in a strong storm. Mm-hmm. So I think this one is really important to be taken down. So you've had lots of communications with the property owner. He showed up, argued against it, but still was found responsible. I agree that it needs to be taken down, and I don't see the property owner here this afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and issue, you're not asking for 180 days, you're just asking for the single.
Correct.
It's not going to grow back in 180 days. So I'm going to go ahead and approve the application contained in CE 194631.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that concludes our agenda this afternoon. Are there any announcements beyond the next hearing officer meeting?
Yeah, that's just it. The next hearing date is going to be February 18th, and it's still going to be at the Tempe History Museum.
Okay, thank you. We're adjourned.